My apologies, that might have been quite loud at the beginning, but I am sure you'll be okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. Hello, and welcome to a new week. It is the 15th of January, 2024. Local time is 5:04 p.m. and we are going to be settling in for a nice little live stream here on Twitch and on YouTube. I decided to go live on YouTube Live as well, just to give all of you the option, the choice. I was watching a video today talking about, like things that are happening over Twitch at the moment. And one of the things that the creator said was, as a small creator, one of the best things I can do and should be doing is multi-streaming. So we are going to be live on both platforms for all of you to be able to engage with me. So I hope to see you here one way or the other. So I am just doing a quick sound check as usual. And you know what? It sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. So I'm just going to close that one there and put that device to the side. And I'll be with all of you in just a minute. You'll just bear with me for... Ooh, just messed with one of the levers on my chair. My apologies. I'll be with you in just a minute. Shall we? Shall we? Need to readjust my... It's hard to do without bumping everything around me because I have the green screen behind me really close. Because although it does the job, it is not sort of wide enough to be... as far away as I would like it to be convenient to use, shall we say. So, with that being said, here I am. Hello. Hello, hello. We're going to get started with some Gardevoir in just a tick. So, along with nearly 2,000 other people, I tuned in to watch a little bit of the Jake Gearhart versus Isaiah Bradner best of 9 that took place today. And, look, stocks are down for Gardevoir, but I still believe in the deck. I still think that it is really good. Still a believer. Let's let the Discord know that I'm live, shall we? It wouldn't behoove us to forget them. So I am just going to... I modified. How about I play a couple of games first and then I open the floor, and you can be first cab off the rank, if you like. Welcome in to the stream. Just gonna do some of my usual things, so grab the Discord link. You made a new deck? Alright. Yeah, well, I'd be happy to play if you... Give me a little bit of a moment to warm up. Let's go over here. Gotta let the people know that I'm live. Hey, military. Welcome in. How are you? for me, it is Monday evening. I presume it is Monday morning for you, so good morning, Military Blaze. Alright, it's a lone open with the Greninja. That's alright. That's alright. We're going second. Baltoy is an interesting choice. The Clay Doll has a very cool ability where it can accelerate fighting energy from the discard pile to wherever you like. But the ability doesn't work if you have a supporter in the discard pile. So it'll be interesting to see which way this deck goes. How's my weekend? Yeah, not bad. Thank you for asking. It was pretty, admittedly, pretty lazy. But it was nice. Got to have a few quiet weekends in and around to, you know, do the things around the house and do my chores and whatnot. I kind of immediately want to hit them with the Avery, because that'll be a very annoying card for them to have to be like, ugh, okay, well, now I got to get rid of stuff. What was that? Come on, mate. What was that? Alright, well. Score 1 for Gardevoir. Did some shopping. Some chores. Did the washing. Yeah, not too exciting. We've had some pretty expensive expenses recently, so we're not exactly in a rush to spend up. So let's have a look at this deck. I was thinking I wanted to like try a bunch of different ideas with the deck. I'm gonna duplicate it. So I want to get controversial with the deck. I want to do like weird stuff, right? So what if we cut Zacian's like kind of really good to have in the deck. But I was thinking like instead of Artisan, what if we did something like... So I'm going to start getting weird with the list, right? I'm going to get weird. And you'll have to bear with me while I get weird with it. I want to go like double Mew. Or at least one. So we'll go Mew. Right. I'm going to cut... Cress? So, if we have Booster Capsule on Screamtail and we go up to 140, we do 280. Ooh. So what if we went double Screamtail, double Capsule? In this deck? And we'll cut... Zacian's like a really difficult card to cut. I'm going to cut Curlier. These cards are good. I'm going to cut that and go to 3 Beach Court. Cut Vacuum. Cut Turo. Another Candy, maybe? I kind of want to go like all in on the Mew here. Cut the Pal Pad. One less Iono. Yeah, I'm thinking... So, like, I'm thinking I want to play something like Research in this deck. That's, like, what I want to do. I want to find room for a Research. This is kind of like too good not to have at least 2 of. And like I really want to go like 4 Candy. So it's like 4, 3, 2, 2. No Step Curlier. It's begging to be an Arven deck too. I'm gonna try something like this. Turbo Guardi is what I'll call it. Turbo, or Scream Guardi. I want to try it. It's just a thought that I had on the way home. I was like, what if I went all in on like the Screamtail idea, but also have Gardevoir there as an option? It doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. And hey, thank you so much, Legend, for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Yes, we always want to go first. Starting with the Mew, not bad. And see, we can Beach Court into a second Mew here. So let's go... It's tail first, I think. I want to tail first. Let's see. Candy? Sure. Put it in the hand. And then we can go boom. Boom. And then we can go court. And then we can go level ball. And we can go a second Mew. Take the second Mew. Level ball. Sure. Alright, I think we pass there because we want the access to the draw. Right? Now, if we hit turn 2 booster capsule and enough energies, we just knock out a Darkrai. Because we've got Candy Gardevoir in the hand. So we'll see. So I've got like these arms on this chair and I really want to remove them. I think I'm going to do it tonight. It's very annoying because they stop me from being able to like pull my chair forward towards the desk. And so, like, I end up sitting back, and it really hurts my back. So I'm gonna make the change tonight. I gotta get, like, an Allen key or something. I'm sure I've got one lying around. What's up, Modified Quest? Not much. We're going to interesting turn 1 formulating here. See what happens. Double Mew is interesting, so we'll see what happens. It might just not be necessary to run all the beach courts like I did. Don't know. I'd say, like, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not worth it, because what we're doing is we're running a deck that can accelerate energy anyway. I think, like, the problem is you only get so many, accelerations to the Mew. Look at that! Whiff. Okay, alright, well. So I want to max out the chance that we draw into a supporter here, right? So what I want to do first is I want a level ball. Alright, we'll do that. Grab ourselves a Curlier. And so now what we need to do is tail. Remove one more card from the deck. Right? I'll take level ball. I'll take level ball here. And then we can level ball. And we can take... I might take the Scream Tail here. Okay. And so now we've removed as many cards as we can without resorting to Pokestop, right? So I'm going to use Curlier, Evolve. And then we're going to go Refinement. Remove. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean for us? Do we just continue setting up? How much damage can we do a Scream Tail? We can do 80, so we can knock out more Pekko, but like, what does that achieve? It's not a lot, right? So I think what I'm probably better off doing here is maybe retreating into the Mew. And we'll just continue to set up. Yeah. Take candy? Sure. So it's not quite eventuating the way that I had envisaged. We did have a way to attack, but I think that I'm better off just going a bit wider on the board here and setting up. Right? What type of energy? Only 2? So I'm going to guess that they can't Greninja us. And we're just going to keep the hand like this. Yeah. Because now, at most, they're getting... As long as they don't have the out for, you know, like the energy for Greninja, the most they can do is take one prize, and that's what we want. We just want the game to slow down now that our chance to play it quickly has kind of disintegrated a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Them playing Iono there completely removes the idea that Moonlight Shuriken is going to occur on this turn. So at most, they're just going to be a bit annoying with more Pekko here. Probably attack with it if they can. If they just send up Roaring Moon, then I'm happy with that too. That's fine. We get a nice, comfortable opportunity to set up here because they still haven't advanced the game. As yet, the game is not moving forward. Let's see what they choose to do here. Frenzied Gouging? Probably not. Probably not. And they have removed our Beach Court, which is probably to be expected. We get to do some nice things here. We can promote the Mew, I think. Alright, so we're going to do this. Maybe tail first? Nah. We'll do that. We could fish for the... No. Alright, let's do this. We're going to refine the energy. Okay, we can do this now. I can't attach this turn. I think I just want to Iono. Because I wanna work towards fishing out our Scream Tail. But I've got an Ultra Ball in hand. I probably need to just use it to get the Gardevoir EX as well. Like, don't overcook it, you know what I mean? And so now we've got the Ultra Ball, right? So we can do this and this and this. Grab our EX. Grab the EX. And then here we Iono. Give ourselves like a pretty good chance of hitting the Pokemon that we want. There's the Scream Tail. So all the pieces are together now. But now it's a question of, can we hit the future booster capsule? Knowing that future booster capsule is the next sort of target for us, we're going to start with a tail. Tail reduces the number of cards that are not booster capsule by 1. So let's use the tail. We did Iono, but we Ionoed for very few cards, so I'm not too worried about shuffling the order of the deck. Second thing that we can do is play a level ball here and just thin by 1. So we'll just take... I'm going to take Jirachi because that's potentially discard fodder. Now, we'll use Shining Arcana, draw 2. I don't want to attach it anywhere. But it's potentially good to attach to Gardevoir in case we whiff what we need for Screamtail to work. And then one last discard here. We'll remove the Psychic Energy from hand. Okay, I don't think that there's anything else for us to play for here. I think we just go for the KO on the Roaring Moon. So we'll just promote our Gardevoir here. I know that there's not any more routes in the deck at the moment, so we'll just embrace. And so now, like, if we continue to pump up the number of energy on our Gardevoir, they won't be able to ignore it, right? Like, they could make some kind of play on our EX, but if they do that, things aren't going to work out for them quite the way that they want. So that's 210. Do one more. And we might just do one more. No, I don't... yeah. We want to keep open any line of play involving them knocking out the EX. If you always pump up the Gardevoir with enough energy to be a one-hit KO threat every turn, then they're always in a really difficult spot, right? For them to commit to knocking out our EX, they also have to commit to losing 2 more prizes before they can address the Gardevoir here. So it's up to them what they decide to do. It's up to them. Roaring Moon. Sada's Vitality. Still only Dark Energy in here, so we're not worried about Radiant Greninja. Trekking Shoes. What are we going to see? Discard the VIP. Good choice. Of course, you can't play that card after turn 1. Enjoy that card while it lasts. We certainly are. VIP pass 4 of in our turbo list. Pokestop. Okay. Alright. Rope. Dark Patch. All the goods. So if they rope, for whatever reason, we probably just promote Mew. Not too worried about losing it. Although, it is kind of useful at the same time. I kind of want to put Counter Catcher back in the list now that I think about it. Because Mew can fish for it. We'll see. Brave Charm. Interesting. Wind of Darkness. So, just taking the KO with the unevolved Darkrai and hoping to leverage the 260 HP to be a bit of a nuisance, but we'll do our best. Super Rod will be a handy way to start the turn. I think I want to tail before anything else. Ultra Ball's fine. 2 booster capsules in the deck still. So I think we Rod. I want to grab you and you and you. We'll grab the lot. And then we're going to Crystal. And we'll take a route. Alright, bench that one. Ultra Ball. And we'll discard you and you. I think I want to take Greninja. I don't think my opponent's going to be playing Mew EX. Right? So we might take the Greninja just to draw out if required. And then just Iono. Put some pressure on them. There's the booster capsule. Very happy about that. Let's now use the concealed cards on Radiant Greninja. And then we'll discard an energy with Refinement. Both of them. So, we're going to discard this. Attach, discard, promote, booster capsule. Now, how much do you think we can do with Screamtail here? What do you reckon? Because we're doing a lot. So that's 80. Hi, Rotom. I was inspired by you. Make sure not to knock it out. Well, the lovely thing about Psychic Embrace is that you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Roaring Scream. Where would we like to put it? I'm going to put it on the Darkrai because we don't want them using the V-Star power if we can help it. Yeah, I think the idea is fun, Rotom. I like it. So the ability here says you can't use this ability on a Pokemon that would be knocked out. It specifically says you cannot do that. Which I think is a really good, added part to the effect because it does remove... It's debatable, I guess, but I think it is a good idea. Like, they were playing around the idea that you couldn't, like, knock out your own Pokemon in order to engineer a prize deficit, in order to make use of reversal energy. They added too much on it. Are you talking about, like, playing IRL, perhaps, or something like that? Because the game won't let me do that, even if I tried. In-game, you're not able to do it. The effect says you cannot use this ability on a Pokemon that would be knocked out. I'll show you next time. I'll show you next time what I mean. So, risky play, but I am going to play Worker here. We're just going to do it. Wait, if I do that, then I potentially whiff. So, first thing I'm going to do is actually concealed cards. Okay. And then, so what am I trying to get here? I want to get Super Rod. So, we're going to do this. Refine. We get rid of Manaphy. Yeah, Boss would work too. Alright, this is looking good. We can Refine again. And we'll discard Zacian. Because we're going to Rod anyway. Candy and Reversal. And so now we're going to Tail. Let's see what we find. Candy. It's not really what I wanted. So what I could do is just Rod only the one. In fact, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Pokestop. Alright. Now, we're going to Rod. Wait. Yeah, because I can Worker and draw everything out of the deck. So this works. This works. Worker. Alright. Super Rod. Screamtail. Arcana. Iono could have got me the boss, but then I wouldn't have been able to use the boss on the same turn. I'm looking to win this turn. Okay, they're probably not going to let me do it here, but I am just going to load this up. So there's 100, this is 120. It's 140. Now, I'll show you modified quest what I mean. Watch this. See, I can't put any more energy on the Scream Tail. I'm not allowed to put it there anymore because the next energy would knock it out. And that's because of Psychic Embrace. So we're Roaring Scream. 280. KO. It's an interesting idea. So I wanted to take your idea, Rotom, and index further into the Scream Tail itself. And so, to me, if we're going like Scream Tail, Booster Capsule, off we go, I wanted double Scream Tail. I wanted a couple of capsules. They knocked it out. Yeah, not sure. There might have been some other effect at play, like maybe something that damages the Pokemon anytime an energy gets attached, like, I think there's like a Plusle and Minun combo that does it. It could be something like that. So I've got double Mew, right? I'm trying to index into the turbo aspect. So I'm inspired by the Tyranitar EX decks that you see from time to time. So, hey, Exablank over on YouTube, or Raihan. I might have missed your message. I'm looking for... I'm using Beach Court. Hard to know if this is a good idea or not. It might be alright. It might be alright. It was good in that game, but I don't know that it's always going to be good. I think it's probably too sus. But if we don't run Beach Court, what do we run? It could be Town Store. Could be Town Store. Like, we could put one of them in. I think like one would be alright. But it's not doing that much for us. Unless I also put in Sealstone. But I don't really want to do that either. It's also very tempting to play Sky Sealstone. It's very tempting to play this card too. I'm gonna try 3 Artisan again. Exa was thinking you could abuse knocking out the Gardevoir ability for Raihan. Oh yeah. It's your opponent that has to initiate the KO. Yeah. So if I was to index harder, what other ancient Pokemon? Ancient. That's not what I meant. You know what I meant. Video game. Not ancient traits. How confusing. Yeah, we don't care about the rest of them, do we? So 3 capsule. And then what? And then what? So I'm thinking Cut Palpad. I'm thinking Cut Palpad. I'm thinking... So here are the cards that I want. I want Research. Some amount of that. Maybe one less Iono. And I really want Counter Catcher. Even if it's just like a one-off. I think that would be really nice. So now I've got to find room. 4 Rare Candy might be pushing the envelope a little bit, but I still like it. I still like it. No VIP, just Nest Ball and Ultra Ball. Yeah, but if I was to do that, then the whole structure of this list would need to change dramatically too. Which, you know, that's fine as well. What if I went 3 and 3 over here? What's the reasoning on 2 Mew? You can retreat into one from the other on turn 1. That's what I'm thinking. And then if they knock out one on their second turn, then you can promote one and have it in play. That's my idea. It's my inspiration for it is harkening back to Tyranitar EX and those decks that run like 3 Mew and a bunch of Switch and stuff. They're crazy. You want me to run Sada? There's no point. It's like kind of good, but no. Actually, there's no point. There's no point. That's too cooked, Adam Memphis. That's too cooked. How you going, by the way, fella? You like Vacuum? Yeah. I kind of want to take one of these away. But it's kind of cracked as well, so... What if I took away one reversal? But it's like, how am I going to deal with Mew? I guess like Screamtail would just knock out Mews and Genesect for days in that matchup. Alright, what am I cutting? What am I cutting? I've got to cut a Research. I've got to cut a Rare Candy. Cut a Level Ball. Take one VIP away. No! No, I refuse, dude. I refuse. That might be the way, though. You might be right. I'm already at like 3 Curlier in the deck. Like, this is... Can I say sus? Play the 4th Refinement? Bro. Alright. And then what? Now I gotta cut 2. Yeah, I took the step out. Too slow. Too slow. I don't want to lose to Iron Hands. Too slow, bro. Too slow. Cut Zacian? Get out of here. Nah, it's too good. 11 and 1? I'm down. Let's do it. Cut a Fog Crystal? I'm down. What do we do? Like, cut a Level Ball now? Like, that's sus. This list is so sus. Yeah, I'm going 3. 3 boosters. 3 boosters. We're boosted. We're going to try it. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's run it. And then once I play, like, 1 or 2 more games, I'm happy to open the floor to anybody who would like to play. So we might even just open it up now. So if you are interested in playing,
See, we meet again, like we promised.
Hey Memphis, thank you so much. A 3-month sub, bro. Dude, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I know Memphis is a hidden legend. What a beast. Thank you so much for the 3-month tier 1 gifted sub. What a mouthful that was. Holy moly. EX Hidden Legends? Legend Maker? Legend Maker? Here we go. Got all the goods here. Let's go. Let's go.
Bruh.
This is a matchup where it might not be very good. Could be sus. Could be sus. That's alright. We'll navigate it together. Try and figure it out. Oh, thank you very much. Artisan to you. You gonna play some Gardevoir soon? Do it while we can. Do it while we can. So we're looking for a supporter. So what we want to do is thin the deck as much as we can before we use concealed cards. So it starts like this. We'll use Artisan. Have a look. Right? We got a Mew. Mew's a good start. And we want to get a bunch of these cards into hand. So we'll do that. And we're going to attach an energy and retreat into Mew. Now, if I want Tail to hit more effectively, we want to play VIP Pass first. So let's do that. So I'm going to take Routes and a Manaphy. Let's do both. Right? No greed here. No greed. And then we're going to Tail and see what we find. Ultra Ball. Interesting. I could play the Ultra Ball and thin by 1, but I don't think I will. I don't think that there's value in that at this point. So let's just concealed cards. Okay. So I think what I want to do is Ultra Ball here. Discard a couple of energy. We'll grab a Route. I'm being a little bit lazy here with my deck checks, but you'll forgive me. You'll forgive me. And we just end the turn there. So, now what will you do? If they rope, we just send up the Greninja, tank a hit from the Cram. Otherwise, Mew's on the table. They can knock that out if they want. I can afford to be. Uh-oh. Goodra. But you know what happens to Goodra, right? You just snipe around it. Because we've got that one. Yeah? Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, we've already got 4 in the discard pile. Not bad. Not bad. We've already got 4. Now what will you do? You know what the next cut has to be? Rotom, where are you? I think you know what the next cut has to be. Any guesses? Any guesses in chat what the next cut from the list has to be? Because you already suggested half of it, right? The reversal energy, right, was one of the cuts. We gotta go to 1. We gotta go to 1. I think that's what we gotta do. I gotta figure out what to do here. So first of all, we want to improve the odds that we draw a supporter. Fog Crystal is a perfect pickup here. Yeah. And we're gonna take a Psychic Energy because we can Artisan for the Scream Tail here. So let's do that. Artisan for the Scream Tail. We got a ways to go. But we've got a lot of good stuff eventuating here in the hand. Refine, refine, refine. Uh-oh. Alright, there's a chance we take a knockout this turn. Shiny Arcana. Psychic Energy. Unfortunate. Put the energy on the other Curlier. And you know what? Playing Gardevoir this way, it has like shades of the kind of Gardevoir list that you saw last year when Scarlet and Violet first came out. Woopervoir for regionals. You're gonna play Tino to protest. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like that. Asian Aussie. How you going, fella? When did Vice the Wise abandon reason for madness? Because nothing makes sense anymore. Out of Memphis. We have to... We're gonna have to get plucky. We're gonna have to get... we're gonna have to get down and dirty. To navigate this metagame. We're gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. I've only got 2 weeks till regionals, 3 weeks or whatever. I'm gonna be there, Asian Aussie. So we can hang out. Well, if they put down the mana fee, we just knock out the active Pokemon. It's as simple as that. There's not much else to say. Let's see what they do. Whenever we hang out, one of us does terribly and it doesn't happen. Well. Look, I'm going to be staying at the hotel across from the venue. So it's going to be very easy for me to, like, just do whatever at the very least. Now, we would like to draw a supporter. So, we also just want to get our Gardevoir right at this point as well. Let's start with Shiny Arcana. Let's just do that. Okay. I actually should have done this first. We're struggling for this Gardevoir EX, aren't we? It's being very elusive. I probably should have saved the tail. Although we've only got one Ultra Ball to look for, so it's not great. Not great odds that we hit it. Alright, let's do this. Continue drawing the cards. I really don't want to Iono, but I kind of have to. I kind of have to. It's very annoying. I kind of have to? Because I can't really afford to whiff here. It's going to be a very ordinary turn if I whiff. So, let's just do that. Bro. Bro. Huh? Dude. Dude. Gardevoir EX? Question mark? Play Torterra? No. You won't fool me. 1-3, then Baby Rage all the way home. Boss's Orders on the Manaphy is an interesting choice. Of all the things to be knocking out here, I guess they're counting on our energy being expended at this point. But we've got a few. Okay, well, no, they're just, okay, yep, fine. True. Fair enough. They're going to be somewhat disappointed, aren't they? We've got a few routes here. Wait. 7 energy. We put up the Mew. Working at work? No worries. Rema, thank you so much for being here. So we Ionoed and had nothing. So I don't want to use Mysterious Tail. That would be bad. Therefore, we just draw a Shining Arcana. We're going to draw with Refinement Curlier. And so now we try and hit with Mew for Ultra Ball. That's probably it. Bro, what? This is really something. I'm going to use Artisan now that the deck shuffled anyway, right? Have I got an energy to retreat? I can't even retreat. So I've got an Ultra Ball, and I've got 2 Gardevoir, and somehow after all of that, I've just whiffed over and over and over. So I think I want routes in play because I don't want them to boss knock out the Curlier and us be completely stranded. So we'll just do that. It's fine. This is why I just play Tina. I refuse. You can't make me. Hey, honey. Am I going to play against viewers today? Yeah. Yeah. I can put you in if you want. Anybody who would like to play, I'll just direct you to the message at the top, !challenge, if you want to play. So it's just like one of these. Hi, Tordrin. So how do you play Charizard? Charizard is pretty straightforward. Once you get a couple of games in, it's kind of like easy to learn, hard to squeeze the extra percentage out of it to master it, if that makes sense. Because basically it's just set up your Pidgeot, set up your Charizard, and off you go. But there is a bit of nuance to it. There definitely is. Alright. Please. Please. I'm not asking for much. So, play the level ball. Thin the deck by 1. Sure. Draw. 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 Okay. And then we got the Rod to get our Manaphy back, which is awesome. Now we can go Rod, Manaphy. Just grab those. And then we just go Embrace. And then we finish it with the Jirachi on the bench. Or the Manaphy. Yeah, it's got to be Manaphy, right? Wait. I don't have to think about this. I don't have enough space. on my bench for both, right? So that's a bit, yeah, a bit sus. So instead, is hedging our bets here even gonna work? Not really, right? What do I even put into play? It's just very annoying, the trajectory of this game. Very, very annoying. The part that makes this difficult is now they can just go Sableye. But I also don't want to lose to Greninja. I guess, like, getting knocked out by Greninja is not so bad in this position, actually. So maybe Jirachi was the better card to put down. I don't know. The Greninja is annoying because it prevents me from having both Pokemon in play. And that makes it tough. They may also just attack with Cram here, and that would be ideal. But I find it difficult to believe that my opponent doesn't just somehow attack with Sableye, but perhaps I would be the incorrect one. So now we're going to take the opportunity to cash out our reversal energy and knock out this Goodra. So we're going to do this. Alright, we put down Jirachi this time. And we can do a cheeky little Shining Arcana.
Is this the answer you've been looking for?
Hey, Fro. What's going on, fella? How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you playing, Fro? So we got the goods in the hand. I will fix that for you. For you, Dugong. I will fix that. I'm gonna attach. No, I can't. So we get a 270, which is kind of handy. I'll have to do it after stream though. I can't do it right now, but after stream I can. So we're gonna go. No counter catcher in hand. Yes, there is. Okay, let's do that. And now what? 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 I mean, the hand's probably fine, right? Sure. You just ended up talking about Portland Regionals? Yeah, right. Tell us about it. How's Gardy doing tonight? Yeah, not bad. This game has been a bit weird, the one that I'm playing right now, because I just couldn't draw into what I needed. Which, you know, that's always the way with these things. Let's just go Gardevoir EX now. We can just go Gardevoir EX. Because I don't believe that they've got... You know, I don't believe that they've just got everything waiting for them. 1, 2, 3. So that's all the energy. So I'm probably just going to embrace once. Probably doesn't matter. I'm going to presume they don't have a way to one-shot our Gardevoir with the board that they've presented. I kind of want to Rod energy back into the deck in case they Iono. But what's more likely to happen is they hit me with something like Roxanne, if it's going to happen at all. So I'm just playing cards out of the hand here in order to sort of minimize what I can draw into at this stage. One card is fine. Yeah, just trying to hedge my bets as much as I can. It's tempting to draw and take the Iono and play the Iono aggressively. But I think I'm just going to do this. Just keep the cards in hand. If they hit me with Roxanne, then, you know, there's quite a few cards that I could draw into. Mew gives us an extra out. If we hit the crystal, then we can hit the energy. If we hit the energy, we can draw with Radiant Greninja. Maybe Rodding back. Yeah, that's what I thought, Roxanne. But Roxanne means they need to hit Counter Catcher out of this as well. But look at that. Do I ever use Zacian? In this build, not yet. In this build, not yet. So maybe it's on the chopping block. So maybe it's Zacian and one of the Gardevoir. This deck is a little weird. Fro, you fought the Greedent VMAX deck that memed its way to day 2, round 1. Wow. You went 2, 4, and 1, but it was a fun experience, and you learned you need to up your stamina. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Alright, well, it's GG. Zacian is still, like, really good, is the thing. It's, like, hard to decide to want to cut it from the list. It is still so good, but maybe. Now, would anybody like to play, whether it's YouTube chat or Twitch chat? I'd be happy to play against anyone. So just let me know. I'm going to make some adjustment to this list as well. Because I'm thinking we cut a Guardi, which is wild. That's already wild. But I sort of want another Ultra Ball after that game. And now Zacian is kind of on the chopping block. But it's so good on its own. Like, you can just win a game off the back of this card. I could try cutting it, though, just to see. We could see what it's like without it. I think it definitely has its place otherwise. You want to cut a Screamtail, you want to add a Screamtail. I think 2 is plenty. Because we've got double Rod as well. So 2 is enough. Cut, not in this list. Because this list is all about Screamtail. Cape over the 3rd booster. Ooh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's good. Get it in there. This is like the Turbo Scream is like really it's a weird list. It's like really weird. So Yep, 2 Mew. It's 2 Mew, 2 Screamtail. Oh, we can't run that many capsules. So like 2 capsules, a Luxurious Cape, 3 Artisan. I think I would like a second counter catcher. I don't know if it's needed though. I actually want something like another research. Just a really thick line of research. 3rd level? You want 3rd level? I'm down for that too. Because this enables the Muse a bit more as well. Alright, would anybody like to play? Is anybody up for a game? More worker? I'm kind of down for that. I'm kind of down. We've got 3 Artisan and a worker. And it's a deck with like double research now as well. So I'm down for worker. I'd also be down for like a pal pad too. Do we cut reversal now? See ya. Play 2 worker? Ooh. We'll try pal pad. Pal. Yeah, no worries, Fro. Feel free to hang out. Be cool. Alright, well, while people think about whether they want to play or not, I'm just going to play another game. The offer's out there for anybody who would like to play. ! Challenge. You can add me, Modified Quest, so now that I'm in a game. So if you want to play, then just add my account. We'll play afterwards. Yep, so we always want to go first. Pretty easy decision with this deck. Alright, I'll check after. Got the Mew open, which is nice. Is Gardevoir what I like to play in person events? Yeah. If I'm like tryharding, then yeah, Gardevoir is what I want to play. I'm not really interested in most other decks except Charizard. Charizard I think is really good too. Tina is obviously very strong. I just don't like Lost Zone. It's not the version of Pokemon I want to play, which is a really scrubby thing to say, but it's true. It's just like this is what I want to play. Let's grab you. We'll grab Routes. Sure. Not that many Routes in the deck, huh? We've got plenty of supporters, so we want to try and hit really good items. So what we're going to do is use concealed cards first, right? And then we use tail. I love Arceus. You reckon? Alright, level ball's good. And we can go routes. And we can go level ball. I'll take another routes. Going wide here. And end turn, because we'll keep the energy so that we can use concealed cards. And then we can tail to look for rare candy. Played your Drago pile list on stream. Arceus Regidrago is legit. I like it. I think it's legit. I think it's legit. You can have awkward starts if you go second. Yeah. Well, it's got like this really interesting quality to it where, like, to me, the Dragon Box Pokemon that's like really interesting to me is the Noivern. Being able to lock stadiums into players, like, super cool. And if you're up against a deck that only has like maybe 1 or 2 outs to that, you can really control the game. Playtesting Noivern Lost Box? That sounds scary. Sounds good. I wonder if you can play like Tina and Noivern together. That would be interesting. Put them together. Alright, so what do I want? I want rare candy. So, what I'm looking to do is draw with Radiant Greninja first. Put down Curlier. Refine the Iono. Okay. It's our energy situation 2. 2 is enough. So now we can do this. Put it down. And then we can go Screamtail. And then we can go... Not Cape. No, not Cape. Cape is not what we're going to do. We Tail. And we can take a Level Ball. Level Ball is alright. Yeah. And then we take a Curlier. Wait. I'm about to get diced, aren't I? I made no room for Manaphy, huh? Oops. Oops. That's alright. This might still be pretty awkward for them. It might be awkward for them to play. I want to refine a Mew here and see what happens. Okay. Can I ever knock out Greninja here? Not really, huh? It's probably fine. Wait, what if I do this? Am I gonna regret it? Yes. Yes. Oh no. What have I done, dude? No! Interesting. Okay. What sucks, right, is because we didn't get the 4th energy into the discard pile, I can't just snipe the Radiant Greninja. I can't just snipe it. That's so annoying. Wait. No, we can. Yeah. Alright, saved. Hey, Fatal Cookie. Hello, welcome. What's up, Whoopers? You joining us from the YouTube channel, perhaps? Look at that one. See you later, mate. See you later. Fatal Cookie, thank you so much for joining us. We're playing an oddball version of Gardevoir here. So, I've loaded the deck up with a couple of Screamtail, a couple of Ancient Booster Capsules, and a Luxurious Cape here to round out our access to HP enhancing tools. And the idea is that we're leaning very heavily on the Screamtail.
Sora!
Very heavily. You didn't know I streamed on Twitch, but you're a long-time fan on YouTube. Well, that's fantastic. I'm so glad that you were able to find me here. And thank you so much for watching the channel over on the YouTube. Look at this. Screamtail? Screamtail? Is it good? I don't know. I don't know. What do we think of Turbo Screamtail? Legit or no? Legit? I think you have to keep at least one Gardevoir, right? You can't... You can't get rid of them all. Unless... Well, I mean, like, you know, rotation's happening soon anyway. Why don't we just get ahead of it? Hi, Jojaku. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We're playing an oddball version of Gardevoir here, where we're very much focused on using Screamtail to get a lot of work done. Also, let's not forget, there is one other Pokemon, right? There's the Drifloon. Do we all remember the hubbub around Drifloon and using Champions Festival? So let's think about the damage output of this versus Screamtail. So if we put... so what... The other one is Brave Charm, right? So if we took 50... Right, I'm gonna put it in the deck for now, just so I can eyeball it. And let's look at Drifloon. Okay, so Drifloon, if it has 120 HP and you add the charm, that's what? 110 times 3? 330? That's a lot. But the problem is you need a way to get the HP to that number. Because you will get it to 100, but not 110 very easily. If you get it to 100, you're capped at 300 damage, which, you know, that is a lot. 300 gets you there. But I think, like, the reason why Booster Capsule is, like, kind of good enough is... So this puts you at 150, and you can get to 140 very easily. Screamtail, not only is it 280 effectively with that combination, there's nothing really on 290 or 300 HP that's relevant, and Roaring Scream is a snipe, which is very important. So many good cards rotating. I know, Shojaku. Hi, Delta, over on YouTube chat. Welcome. So, did you add me? Burritos, there you are. Alright, so I am happy to play, if you would like. I'm going to give it a minute to readjust, and we'll have a look at this one together. So, you know, Zarda's staying safe. Yeah, I think Zarda will be a good deck to pick up if you're keen on that deck for the year upcoming. I like the Pal Pad. I like all of these. Yeah, and you get to replace it with the other card. I don't know. There's nothing else I really want to do with this deck, huh? Imagine we cut this and we just make it 3 EX. Think about that. Sent me a challenge. Alright, good luck. Good luck, Modified Quest. So we're playing against a pretty new member of the community. Joined us this stream, Modified Quest. If any of you out there would like to play against me, you can just, you just say, "Hey, Vice, play me!" Or you can just type !challenge and I'll add you to the queue, which is rotating at the top there. It's currently empty, so if you would like to play, you'll be next person I play against. Hey, Rejuva. Not too bad. Not too bad. Zozaku, you're in? Alright, got you. I'll put you in. Alright, we get to open here, which is nice. I'm going to start with the Artisan, and we get to take a look at what's in the deck, what's possible. Ooh. 3 routes prized? Cringe. Cringe. Holy moly. That's bad. Feel free to add me Jozaku. There's my in-game name. Holy moly. Alright, we got some work to do this game. Got some work to do. I would like VIP Pass so we can go for Greninja. Ultra Ball's fine. This might seem weird, but what we're trying to do is grab what we need for a Screamtail turn 2. So we're just going to end turn. And it's already looking pretty good. We've got Candy, Gardevoir. We've got Radiant Greninja there to draw a little bit. Mew to help us set up a little bit. And then we've got the Screamtail, right? So Screamtail, promote to the active. Immediately start knocking things out. I don't know. That's alright, we'll get there. Entei. So yeah, still Charizard. Still Charizard. Wouldn't it be lovely to just one-shot the Entei? Wouldn't it be lovely? So how am I going to do it? What's the order? We like Fog Crystal to remove an energy. This is really difficult to navigate. We want to get closer, or as close as we can, to a rare candy. So let's try this. Tail. No good. I don't really want to risk it. That's annoying. We would have had it. If I had just slammed Iono, we would have had it. Not much I can do there. Three routes prized? Feels bad. What's up with that, huh? Fatal Cookie, what's my favorite deck to play at the moment? It is a toss-up between Gardevoir and Dodrio. I do like Steelix Dodrio. It is very fun. How about yourself? What do you like to play? We're getting diced. Alright. Cool, let's try. Let's try. So I need to find a way to get more psychic energy pronto. How I can do that is unclear. This is a tough position. That's not going to help. And thanks to Pidgeot, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Pidgeot makes it very difficult to navigate this position. Giving them more cards is really not ideal. That is all of my energy. But that is not good enough. Absolutely not. So the best I can do here, I think, is just knock out probably the Pidgey, because I can look to try and like knock out the Pidgeot on a following turn. But yeah, these prizes are unbelievable. Half of my prizes are routes. 3 out of 5 of my prizes are routes. That's crazy. All it's going to take is a retreat or a switch. Pidgeot for boss. And then it's donezo. But we're trying. We're trying. There's a vacuum. Not sure I'm too worried about vacuum getting used up there. Not sure I'm too fussed. So it's alright. It's gonna take a pretty special turn to get what we need for this turn to work out. I'm gonna have to Artisan for another Screamtail. And then I'm looking to hunt down the Pidgeot. Take 3. All the while trying to dodge, like, our Gardevoir, if it goes down at any point before we hit another route, I think it's GG. So we'll see. Pretty miserable game, though. It's not ideal when you prize through routes. I know I keep, like, harping on about it, but it does make it quite difficult to navigate. There's not a lot of ways you can hedge your bets, so to speak. Going down to a 0-card hand is an interesting choice. But with access to the V-Star power, perhaps looking to replenish the available cards and go up to a very healthy hand of 7. Not bad. Not bad at all. All of our energy wound up in our hand after the Iono, not before, which is a bit unfortunate, because I had some pretty handy cards for discarding the energy. But, yeah. In comes Radiant Greninja, and now we're going to do our best to navigate this position. Artisan. We have nothing, so let's just put a Jirachi into play. And we're going to play Fog Crystal. Grab an energy. We desperately need Super Rod. Yep, that'll do. We can do that. So I really shouldn't have used Artisan here, otherwise we would have been good. Dang. Artisan here would have been really good, but I messed up. My bad. Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I should have just, well, like if I had a researched and not hit the super rod, then yeah, it's hard to know. Hard to know. Thought I had reasonable odds, but yeah, using the artisan effect for effectively no reason didn't help for sure. And we still, well, yeah, we would still be in a tough spot. Grab these. Grab the routes, put it down. Probably just end our turn. And then we have to hope that my opponent somehow doesn't have more than one boss's orders. It's highly unlikely. Seems unlikely. They also go down to one prize, so yeah, bit unfortunate. Hey Flex, how you going? Very specific combo now that I would need to win. Screamtail helps, but I didn't really need you right there. We're going to attach that one now. You know what? Things could be going better, is what I'll say. I also, playing this right here is possibly a misplay as well. Because now I think I have to research to get what I need. I need a lot for this turn to go our way. I need to thin as much as possible. So I've kind of fumbled this turn, but yeah. Alright, let's see if they've gotten out. Let's see if they've got the way out. Okay. Because their energy is completely stuck, so if they're out of switch... You gonna play Flex? Alright, you're in. Okay, so this game is what happens when you prize 3 routes. And maybe I could have played a little bit tighter, and maybe I could have done a little bit better. But yeah, we had 3 routes prized, unfortunately. GG to my opponent. Modified Quest. First time viewer tonight. Smash me. Well done. If you couldn't tell, Modified Quest, I had 3 routes in the prizes, so that game was pretty doomed. Zozaku, there you are. Let's play. You lost? How so? Have we played before in the past? You played Gudra. Ah. Alright, well, 1-1. 1-1 then. Very good. Yep, you can reload if you want. I find that it's enough just to wait. If you wait, eventually you'll reappear in the list. Wait, Gazer. The ethereal Gazer appears once again in the chat. What's going on? What have you been up to? How was the best of 9 earlier today? That was something. Bradner and Gearhart really put on a show. Just lurking? That's the way. Lurk away. You've earned it. Your years of content creating, podcasting, all that sort of stuff. What's the next venture? Or are you just chilling? Bradner won, Flex. From 0-3 down, won 5 games straight with Tina. So, that's a pretty big statement. Or I saw a tweet from Hasbani. He said it proved that both decks were pretty mid. So, custom basket weaving. Hey, you could set up a little Etsy store. Get some baskets in. Yeah, nice. Get into the wedding industry. Start making some Etsy stuff there. Get crafty. You'll make a ton of money. You might be able to tell what my partner and I have been looking at lately. Wait. The collapsed stadium. Oh, I wonder what we're up against. Maybe. Well. Maybe, just maybe. I guess we'll see what we're up against. A pretty uninspired turn 1. So far, I should say. And it leaves us much to wonder. What is our opponent up to? I kind of want to hang on to some of the cards in my hand, right? I like candy. At the same time, like, I want to settle. Hey, Milk. How are you? Alright, it would be a shame if my opponent was playing Sablezard. That would suck. But this might be Charizard. Arvanzard, you reckon? That might be the go. That might be it. Keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? Hey, Umar. Welcome back. How are you? All the characters appearing in the late night Vice Games chat. Of course, for me, it's early evening. For most of you, it's It's early morning. Some of you, it'll be the middle of the day, but, you know. 12:45. Shouldn't you be going to bed? What are you doing awake? That's no good for you. You gonna watch till you pass out? It's almost 1 a.m. Oh, Omar. Alright, well. Hopefully. Hopefully I can provide you a nice set of audio to fall asleep to. Now we are just going through the motions of this turn. Having the 3 routes in play meant that we had extra access to our tools and whatnot here, which is nice. It means that we were able to Curlier twice, get some crucial energy into the discard pile. Not looking to use this level ball. I want more. I want more. So we're going to Iono. And we're going to look for Ultra Ball, Rare Candy, or something in between. Now we're getting there. We're getting there. Now we want the Rare Candy. Now we want the Rare Candy. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Regular attach the energy. Discard. And then we're going to embrace. 3 times. And deliver a KO to the Charmander. The Charmander at the moment is the Pokemon that could cause us problems. The other 2, not so much. So, a very pleasant open to the game for us. We were able to hit turn 2 Gardevoir EX, thanks to Mew and some other shenanigans. There are shades of Gardevoir of times past playing this list. This is kind of similar to what we saw with the Gardevoir decks out the gates with Scarlet and Violet base. Tough draw for our opponent. Thank you so much for stepping up and giving it a go, Jozaku. You had nothing? Yeah, that's fair. And, you know, if it's a tournament setting, or even if you're trying to get in good games on ranked, sometimes you got to scoop up your cards, go to the next game. There's not much else you can do about it. Now, I think Flex is up next. Flex, what say you? And if anybody else would like to step up to the plate and show me what for, you know, what have you got to bring to the table? I'd be happy to play. Now, I'm pretty sure I have you added, don't I, Milk? Launching? Alright. Well, while we wait, we'll have another quick look at the Gardevoir. Right? So, it's not your usual Gardevoir list, right? What we're looking at indexing into is the Screamtail. We've got it here at a 2/2, Roaring Scream, doing 20 for each damage counter on itself. And so, 160 is a lot, but it's not too exciting. However, once you get in there with the likes of Ancient Booster Capsule and Luxurious Cape, then you're hitting for the fences. 280 with the Booster Capsule and something like 360 with Luxurious Cape. Something ridiculous. Enough to one-shot anything in the game. And so it's between those 3 cards and all the usual shenanigans of the deck, we're able to really just put a different spin on things with the deck. You know, we've still got like the 1 Gardevoir in there to use Shining Arcana. And we got double Mew to help us set up. Whatever you would like, Flex. Anything you like. Wait, is it Flex or Milk? Who am I playing against? I've forgotten now. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Flex. It's Flex. My apologies. So I'm gonna play against Flex and then I'll play against Milk. We can do that. Yep. Sorry, for some reason I'd confused you two in my brain. Look, I'm only in my early 30s, alright? So you have to be patient with me.
Zawazaku just redeemed card review.
Zozaku, thank you so much for the redemption. The metal type King Gambit, I like it. I actually made a deck with it, and it's on the channel. You might remember it, because I know you came across from watching the YouTube, right? So, I like it, and it's interesting, right? You don't have to go for exactly 4 damage counters with the attack. So, but for everybody at home who doesn't know what the attack does, if your opponent's active Pokemon has 4 or more damage counters on it, it gets knocked out by the attack immediately. It's really cool. Really, really cool. No Greninja. That's alright. That's alright. Hey. Wait, do I want that? Yeah, I do. Alright, we just do it like that. And yeah, like, look, that deck is a bit of fun. There are quite a few decks in the format that it's not not super potent against. Like, any Lost Zone box deck would probably have a field day with you. Anything that's not multi-prize doesn't worry about the King Gambit too much, but it does play like a legitimate game against a lot of things out there. So it is a perfectly serviceable tier 3 or 4 deck. Put it that way. So we want to go level. Dementia already kicking in. Oh, buddy. Fish helps. Good thing I've started including a lot of fish in my diet. You're a tier 3 or 4 TCG player? That's the way. That's what I like to hear. So now we're looking for candy. Please? Please? I think I have to Iono. Which is like, it's not really what I want to do. Because I don't want to give my opponent more stuff to work with. Looks like we didn't get anything too good off that regardless. Let's feed a routes to the Groudon. That's what I'm thinking. Omar, the number of times you forget to read cards is so impressive. True. I know what that's like. I will make decks and not read the cards properly until the moment where I go to click the thing and I'm like, why isn't it working the way that I want it to? It's alright, we all do it. You're not a superhuman. That's alright. What do we all think of this weird Gardevoir deck that I've built? Is it real or fraudulent? Oh, buddy. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Boy, Ghost. Ghost. My fiance has been playing Tiny Rogue. She's been playing Tiny Rogue. That game looks like a hoot. Maybe I should play some of that. I know I keep talking to you about playing, like, variety games and then just loading up Pokemon every single stream. But I do legitimately want to play something different. You've seen a little bit, but you haven't played it yet. It looks good. I like it. Alright, let's go, level ball. We'll do this. Now we got a hand and a half to play out here. I think I'm getting rid of the level ball, even though I just grabbed it. I'm gonna get rid of the Ultra Ball. Alright, I got what I wanted here. Something a little more palatable. I think I'm going to discard an Artisan. Shouldn't have taken the KO. Perhaps, perhaps. It is going to be a bit unfortunate for you, I will say. Because now I'm just going to knock out the Nacoli. And I presume that you don't have anything special lined up for me. So, Roaring Scream. That's 80.
Long live the king.
Long live the king. I know, Flex, I know. But hey, look. If you're going to show up to a game of Pokemon cards and not bench Manaphy, I don't know what to say. Oh, I know what I'm knocking out next turn. It's another one of these.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. Ooh! Ooh! The Game Boy versions of the TCG? Well, I mean, I could. Bit of a throwback for you all. That'd be a bit of fun. So how am I going to navigate this? We definitely just knock this out, which is quite amusing. Okay, I'm going to start refining here. We don't need the rare candy. Boom. We've got an ancient booster capsule, so let's use that. Refine. Oh, Arcana. Ah, yes. And we'll refine. I'm going to refine the research, actually. I value having an energy floating in the hand here. And then we're going to push the amount of damage counters on our Screamtail.
What a wild turn of events!
Yeah, not bad. Not bad, Hanjo Zaku. And we're going to go Roaring Scream. So I'm going to attach the energy here. And then we'll do it. Roaring Scream. 200 damage. And there's 2 prizes. I'm sorry, I'm such a bully. I know, I know. I didn't come to play around. right? I'm streaming on twitch.tv. Okay? You know what that means? I'm not here to fool around. I'm not here to fool around. Yeah, that's right. It's been a little while since I heard the coffin dance. That was I love that meme. Bring that back. What a wild turn of events. Okay, well, more than enough for a KO. 190. Wait, don't get funny with me, Milk. So, interesting way you've lined this up. I'm looking at using this. Alright. Well, that worked out. We're going to use tail now. We'll use it first. And I'm liking Fog Crystal. We can use that. Fog Crystal. Nope. Hold on, Screamtail. Fatal Cookie. Koraidon's rare to see on the ladder. Yeah, unfortunately, that card is just a little underwhelming. It's a little undercooked. Omar, you have such nice emotes. Did you know that? I'm sure you did, but I wanted to tell you. I like them. Yeah, I think the ability would be OP if it didn't end your turn. Oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, right? We're gonna do... Oh, that's a misplay. Okay. Sure. Sure. A minor misplay. But hey, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Boomba. Hey, little Tone. Can I snipe a barrel? Nope. It's gotta be Knackly every single time. Would have sniping per barrel been better? The thing is the Knackly evolves into Gardevoir and it's quite good. So I want to keep it off the board. Alright, let's see.
Skill issue.
I think the way you make Koraidon EX just a little bit better, alright, just a little bit, would be if the ability had the same text, but afterwards it said, if it is your first turn of the game, then it doesn't end your turn. So if it was kind of like Squawkabilly, but you could use it at any point in the game, but it's only on the first turn of the game it didn't end your turn. I think that would work. Because it would give you something to do like in the early game. Or maybe like the other way around. I wonder if the other way around would be better. I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard ability to balance, I think, without doing it the way they chose to. It's interesting. All right, that is huge. That's really big for us. Let's So Tail gives us a lot of reach. So what I want to do is use Shining Arcana. You think the other way around? Maybe. Double Rod here. We do need them to get it back, so that is something. Alright, we did it. So, we can use Tail here, just for fun. Grab it. Then we can Rod. 1, 2, 3. Artisan. Yeah, but Gardevoir EX is evolved. You get a rare candy to it. It's worth the payoff. And then we've got Cape. And then we've got Infinite Energy. And Gardevoir puts damage counters on the Pokemon. That's the other thing. Alright, is that enough? Go for the high score. How much damage can we do? Do you want to do max damage? Just for fun? Go right up to the edge. Roaring Scream time. Ooh, 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 ooh. We gotta put it there. Thanks so much for the game. Flex. I apologize for bullying your backline there, the bench. My apologies for that. Yeah, it's the part where you can just put it into play turn 2. That makes it difficult to reconcile using. Maybe it's got to be like you can't use the ability on the same turn you put it into play. Maybe that would be alright. I don't know. Zard, Entei, Valiant, or Golden Go? I'm down for any of those. I think I would like to play against... I sort of want to play against Zard, to be honest. My apologies, Blueberry, Fatal Cookie. I think that this is going to be my last game tonight. It's getting towards 7:30 and my partner's due home in about 20 minutes. So I will be wrapping things up very soon. But you're more than welcome to come challenge me again later this week. I will be streaming a bunch of times this week. So, honey, I presume that's you over in YouTube chat. Is that you? Yeah, I'll play against Zard. I'll play against Zard. I am Blueberry. I am worried about getting embarrassed on my own live stream. But, look, I'll be live tomorrow through till Thursday. And then Friday, I'm a little undecided because there's a league challenge happening close to me on Friday. And it would be nice to play in a competitive setting before regionals and, you know, just give it a go. Because it's been a while since I've sat at the table and played with real cards. I haven't played in any tournaments since the end of December. So we're competitive. I mean, yeah. I know. I get good practice against all of you. Yeah. Okay, I will add you, Fatal Cookie. I'll add you. After I jump off. But yeah, it'll have to be tomorrow before I face anybody else. But thank you all so much for wanting to play games with me. I think I'm going to spend a bit more time playing with all of you instead of like, you know, all of you just sitting there watching me play against ranked, because that can't be that interesting for you. Now, speaking of interesting, it's kind of a curious position that I'm in here. I sort of want to do this. And I sort of just want to start with a route. It's very tempting to go into a Mew here. We've got a Greninja. And we've got 4 VIP pass to fish for. I think we do this and we'll see. No good. Alright. So now what's the play? Alright, we're going to try. Concealed cards is fine. Ooh, okay. Do I go for double Mew? I don't think so, right? I think we go wide on the board instead. I don't think double Mew is a very good idea. But it is also a matchup that allows me to go double Mew. I could do it. I think it's bad though. I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I think this is a bit more sensible, right? A little bit more sensible. Alright, so 3 routes means that next turn we can go Curlier, Gardevoir, right? We've already got a rare candy in the hand to play around too, so it could be alright. Blueberry, you're going to play one trio at a League Cup. Keep that under wraps. That'll be exciting. That'll be exciting. Suspect is being afraid of facing you and your Kyogre deck. I am. I need at least 24 hours to prepare for something like that. So it's per Mew per turn. Because it says if this Pokemon is in the active spot, right? So you can retreat it into the next Mew and use that. If it was the way that you're sort of thinking about Blueberry, it would be, you can only use this ability. You may only use one of this ability per turn, or something like that. It would be very specific with the wording. Okay, so start with concealed cards. Alright. Curlier. I don't know that drawing into a supporter is that crucial, because we've already got the candy in the hand. That's tough. Let's try tail. That's tough. Take the VIP for discard fodder next turn. That's tough. Alright, but look, unlike our other game earlier, we are not we're not in trouble as far as our prizes go. We're able to play a game here It's looking a little bit suspect, I will say. It's not looking exactly the way I would like it to, but we'll get there. Right, even if they knock out the Curlier, we've got Rare Candy, we've got Greninja, we've got Mew. Alright, so we've got ways to navigate this. And now they're getting quite an ideal scenario. Right, they got the Manaphy, they got Charizard and a Charmander and a Pidgeot. You got an idea for a single prize deck? Well, hit me. I'd love to know. What's the idea? Alright, so in comes the Charizard. Now we're left to try and figure out how best to navigate it. Charizard's got a lot of HP. We don't have a lot of ways and means of dealing with it. We do have Luxurious Cape. But whether that's the play or not, I'm not sure. We will see. This is quite the turn my opponent's having. Slacking in the Ice Grass Pokemon. I'm not sure what you mean. Frostlass? $300 HP is appealing. I will give you that. Alright. Milk hasn't got too much more to do on this turn. Just has to hit attack. And we'll be on our way. Okay. It might be a little in over our heads here. This is looking goofy at best. Let's go concealed here. Alright, we got the Gardevoir. That's a good start. Continue discarding energy. We're gonna Rare Candy. We cashed that out now. Alright, go to here. I don't think I want to use my counter catcher here. Oh, wait. That's 240, right? Oh, it's so close to being enough. It would be so sick if I could get the KO here without using Iono, but I don't think I can do it. I would have to be very lucky to pull it off. So I'm not going to try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 2 is 120. 120 times 2 is 240. So not enough for the Pidgeot KO. But I do want to go for it, right? So we'll do this. Put down the booster capsule. And then we'll Iono. And then if we can hit, like, a couple more energy somehow, that would be fantastic. Let's Artisan. We're going to thin the deck a little bit. Just thin the deck. We'll take another Scream Tail. Why not? Just do it. Alright, Level Ball. Curlier. Okay. We can retreat it. Refine. Discard Manaphy. Should have kept it. Dude. So close. So close. So close. Alright, the only way... Oh. Okay, yeah. So close, dude. Come on, bro. Dang, bro. Well, that's sad. That's sad. Dang, dude. Oh, man. We got close. Wait. Yeah, I guess we gotta cash it out, right? We gotta cash out all this damage. Can't just like leave it. That's a bit. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I didn't even retreat my Curlier. Oh, bro, that's so bad. Oh, buddy. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. That is rookie. That is rookie gameplay. Oh, buddy. Shenanigans. That sucks because like earlier today I was earlier in the stream I was thinking like, okay, I cannot make the mistake where I over attach to the Pokemon that I want to attack with and then not have energy to retreat my active, and then I did it just there. That's so terrible. Alright, bro. Let's figure it out. It's pretty bad that I wasn't able to knock out the Pidgeot. That was really like what was required for this turn to work. Bro. And now I got nothing. Pretty much checkmate on board, huh? Well, last chance. Maybe I needed to research, but unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, this game didn't go very well for us, did it? It kind of shows why the current thinking with the Gardevoir deck is sort of the way to go, right? Yep. Putting on a masterclass, giving us the business, Milk. Not too shabby. So what's gonna happen? Do I need to put this version away and continue to hone the stronger version of this deck, the one that's popular? Tis a little unfortunate. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. The game's over, but you know, put in one last swing. Give it a go. Alright, 150. Charizard. Pretty good. Pretty good. The 330 HP is tough. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do to overcome it. That's strong. Does removing Pokemon from active remove sleep? It does. It does, Blueberry. Hey, look. That's gonna do it for me. This has been really nice to sit down and just have a go at a different Gardevoir idea. It's pretty pumped after seeing the best of 9 take place today on Azul's stream. So, you know, now that I'm getting towards regional championship time, I gotta start honing what I'm really gonna play. And it's gonna be either Gardevoir or Dodrio, because I do believe in both of these, right? Both of these decks I think are pretty cool. Dodrio, don't sleep on it. Milk, please, let me know. How old was I when I got my Worlds invite? I was in my early 20s. Milk. I'm a bit vague with my age, but it was 10 years ago, and I was in my early 20s. So, and the world of Pokemon was very different back then too. Alright. So, tomorrow, we test Gardevoir in earnest. What can we do with it? What is the goal? What's the plan? What are we trying to do? What are we trying not to do? I'm trying not to lose to Tina. I want to beat that deck. I want to beat it. Doesn't Dodrio get rinsed? No, you got Jirachi, bro. Get Jirachi in there. Yeah, Jirachi. Get Jirachi in there, bro. I think this deck is sick. I don't know how to make it better. I don't know how to make it better, but Jirachi does a lot for it. But I will say Avery is like pretty bad. It's true. But if you can get a couple of nice turns in with Steelix, you can play with a pretty narrow board. Like Dodrio, Jirachi, Manaphy, that's all I need. But it's tough at the same time. 2 of Jirachi and Manaphy in the deck post. Yeah. 2 cape, yep. It's an interesting deck, for sure. Interesting deck. But yeah, other than flirting with the idea of playing this, I am going to quite likely submit VIP Gardevoir. I need a version of this deck that's fast enough to keep up the meta. I want a version that doesn't get rolled over by Iron Hands. Cut Steel Energy for a pump? Maybe. Maybe. All things to consider. But hey, look, that's going to do it for me for tonight, okay? Thank you all for being here. You're all lovely for turning out. Let's raid Miss Jelly. Jelly will also be going to Melbourne Regionals. So why don't we go cheer her on as she tries to figure out the metagame just as much as I am. Alright. But yes, thank you all for being here. Consider following the stream if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye. Goodbye.